Hey guys, what's up? My name is Thomas Pork. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about what is the one thing that most VPN reviews fail to mention. So most VPN reviews out there aren't honestly that legitimate. Most of them just rate the highest VPNs, the highest scores that give them the most money. These VPNs often have super high commission rates, so when you click on their links, they'll make tons of money. The fact of the matter is, most VPN review sites are run like a business. However, most of them are greedy. There are ways to run a business, just like on my channel, where you can find a really good balance between integrity and making money. You don't have to sacrifice your integrity to make money, but you do have to sacrifice your integrity and review system in order to make lots of money. Corporations, that's just exactly how they run. They always want to make as much money as possible, not just a good amount of money. So guys, what is one thing that most VPN reviews kind of forget to mention? Well, since we're speaking about money, it's actually money. Most VPN reviews fail to mention the most important thing, in my opinion, when purchasing a VPN, and that's how much it costs. Because no one really wants to spend money on expensive subscription services. No one wants to add another service onto the list of services they already pay for. Now, in the modern age, in the modern internet, we're all subscribing to all sorts of things. You might be subscribed to Netflix. You might be subscribed to PlayStation subscription service. You might be subscribed to Xbox. You might be subscribed to Nintendo subscription service. You might be subscribed to Spotify. You might be paying for internet, all sorts of other services. And do you really want to pay for another VPN service? I think that's one reason why free VPNs are so popular. But it's also another reason why it's very important to consider the price of a VPN before you purchase it. Now, VPNs, in a lot of ways, do the same thing. They encrypt your outgoing traffic, assign you a new IP, and provide some level of anonymity for your internet connection, whether that means torrenting files or whatever you want to do with a VPN to hide your privacy and just keep traffic away from your internet service provider. However, VPNs really do differentiate themselves in terms of pricing, and it really annoys me how many VPN reviews fail to mention this. For example, common YouTubers who shill out for products like NordVPN and ExpressVPN. These VPNs are both pretty expensive, and there are much cheaper VPNs out there. However, most people shilling out for these products don't really mention how expensive they are. At most, you'll have someone say, well, ExpressVPN, the only downside is that it's a bit pricey, but it's well worth it. Another thing is that most people who write VPN reviews on these kind of expensive products like ExpressVPN, NordVPN, CyberGhost, and others, they often show you the price as if it's paid per month, when in fact, most of the time, the pricing they're showing is actually a longer term commitment. So it's not very authentic or genuine. And it's kind of shady in my opinion. Imagine if you're going shopping for a car and you asked, how much does this car cost? Imagine if the guy said $20 per month. And you're like, okay, that sounds really cheap. And then you're like, well, how many months do I have to pay $20? And he's like, well, 30 years. So all of a sudden you're like, well, that's not that cheap at all. I'm going to be paying this off for 30 years. And then imagine after 1 month, there's no way to stop these payments from happening. That's exactly what happens with VPN providers who try to rope you in with these low commitment offers of per month pricing plans, and then you're stuck with it, and it's not good pricing models. Anyways, guys, I just want to take a look at some things here. Now, we have something like CNET, one of the most popular websites out there, top of Google when you look up top VPNs. You have something like ExpressVPN, of course, which is topping their list. They say they're very committed to privacy. They have good setup and support. And they've launched a lot of servers over multiple countries. The best plan is priced at just $667 per month for an annual package, which includes 3 months free. So, like I said, they're advertising it per month. They failed to mention that it's actually $100 per year. And not only this, they also have kind of an exclusive offer here to get you incentivized to purchase it with them. If we take a look at some other websites like vpnmentor.com, which, by the way, is really kind of confusing to see like the actual rating. I guess you have to click here, and it'll go down here. Best value for your money. It doesn't really say exactly why that is. Let's see here. Where's the pricing? Pricing. Okay. NordVPN is impressive compared to other top-rated providers. NordVPN's monthly subscription is the same. A little too pricey. However, it really pulls ahead with yearly plans and more thanks to huge regular discounts for the amazing value it offers. But it's not really taking that into consideration. So even if these reviews do mention how much it costs in a vague sort of way, oh, look, I guess they want me to really buy this. So even if it does mention it in a very vague way, it doesn't specifically kind of count it in terms of the review, which is the main point that I'm trying to make in this video. In my review system, pricing is one of the most important parts of the review process. It really influences if you should buy a VPN or not. And we could talk all day about weird websites like this, like PCMag.com, which for some reason lists these 3 items as editor's choice, when in fact all these other VPNs have the same exact review. As you can see here, Torguard has 4 out of 5. These all have 4 out of 5. And since Torguard is roughly half the price of most of these VPN providers at only $5 a month instead of $12 a month, why is this so much more recommended? Why is it the editor's choice? You can even see that there's the same amount of check marks, here. It does everything it can do, and in some cases more. So it just goes to show you that having a good price VPN doesn't necessarily mean that people are really going to take it into account in what VPNs they tell you to use. That's kind of the main point I've been trying to make in this video. Let me know what you guys think of VPN pricing down below. Do you think it's one of the most important considerations that people don't talk about enough? How much did you pay for your VPN? What do you think is a good VPN price? In my opinion, VPN pricing is one of the most important things that I discuss in my videos because I want you guys to get a good deal. I want you to know exactly what you're paying for and how long you're paying for it. Anyways, guys, those are just my thoughts, and I'll see you again very soon.